What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Killer Cam Friend coming back at you with another Madden 23 video, and today we have a really simple video for you, but this is going to make a huge impact on how you guys play this game, specifically running the football. I have a few little tips for you that not many people know about. They're going to absolutely change the game for you if you guys do not know about them. But before we get into that, like I said, last video, sorry, it's a little bit of a hiatus. I have a whole lot going on right now. I'm out of town most of the time. I'm only in town a day or two a week, and last week I was very sick while I was in town. So I plan on doing at least one video a week for you guys. I'm going to record a couple tonight before I go back out of town tomorrow, and hopefully I can get you guys as much content as possible. I got 3 more weeks of going out of town, and then I will be back permanently, and you guys will get regular scheduled programming. But before we hop into this, we're going to get a quick word from our sponsor. If you're in need of MUT coins, we got you covered. Head down to my sponsor, AOEAH.com, for the cheapest, fastest, and most reliable MUT coins in the game. Don't forget to use discount code CAM for an additional 3% off. Link is in the description. Alright boys, so we are here in practice mode, and we're going to be talking about running the football a little bit today. And something that a lot of people will not tell you is that when you run the ball, if you go straight to hitting the turbo button, you are going to be in for a long day of getting shedded pretty crazy every single down. The key to running the football, and not just this Madden, but every Madden, is to be patient. If you guys are just hammering that sprint button as soon as you touch the ball, the defense is going to shed way quicker, and it's going to lead to you getting way less yards per carry. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and hit that sprint, try to hit the outside. Of course we break a tackle because we have Gus the Bus. But if we're a little bit more patient and we try to let our block set up right there, this wasn't the best example. Honestly, stretch probably is not the best run to show this out of. Something like a little bit of a dive would probably be a little bit better. We see this is a patient run. We waited to hit the hole, and we got pretty big yardage. Now, if as soon as we hand the ball off, we hit the sprint button immediately, the defense auto sheds, and we get hit in the backfield. It is really important to be patient when running. We're going to go ahead and choose a new run play. This goes for shotgun runs and under center runs. I'm going to go to one of my favorite runs in the game, which is single back type flex off tackle. I'm going to go ahead and sub in work done. That way it's not too OP, obviously, because I'm going to break a ton of tackles if I use Quadfather or Gus the Bus, and I do have a 50 out of 50 Packers theme team right now, so Quadfather is pretty insane for me. And we're going to stick in Nickel Overstorm Brave. I do not have the other controller activated, but this is one of the best run defenses in the game. And we see, if we hit that sprint button right away, the defense sheds off the edge right there. But if we're a little bit more patient with it, and we hit that edge, we are able to take that all the way to the crib for a touchdown. Now this goes for shotgun runs too. Let's go ahead and choose a new play here and pick something like Halfback Bass, which is a very popular run play in this year's game. Again, we're going to go ahead and sub in work done. And we're going to show you guys something like Halfback Bass if I can find it. And it's going to be right where my head is, I think. And we're going to go ahead and stick in Overstorm Brave here. Now this is Halfback Bass. And again, hit the sprint button right away. You're getting shedded. You're not gaining yards. If you're a little bit more patient and you can let your block set up, you're going to have a way better opportunity to gain yardage. Now right there, this is just a personnel thing. This probably isn't the best play to show you guys. Out of shotgun, obviously we're not getting yards anyways. But another important thing about the run game that you guys are probably not doing is making sure that you have numbers in the run. And obviously the box is pretty stacked right here. But I'm actually going to go back to single back tight flex and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Now, one of the best run defenses in the game this year, for whatever reason, is Dollar. And one of the reasons that Dollar is so good is because it's because those slot corners that come off the edge, shed pretty crazy in the run game. Now, right here, we have a basically 2-on-1 to the outside on the right side where we're running the football. So we like our numbers there. We're going to go ahead and snap the ball and see what we can make work. Obviously, that Vanguard on Gronk is crucial for running the football. Gronk goes absolutely insane in the run game. Let's go ahead and snap this thing again. And look at him. We're a little bit patient. We're able to take that all the way to the outside and crib it right there. But since this dollar is base aligned and not man aligned, even though they're in a man coverage play, we can go ahead and motion an extra blocker over here. That way we have an even big numbers advantage. Running the football, there's a lot more thought that goes into it than most people would like to think. Some people think that you just hand the ball off and pray. There's a lot of stick work, a lot of skill that goes into running the football. Now, obviously, these broken X factors kind of take a lot of the skill away from running the football, because even if you don't have good run stick or you're not patient with your runs, you're still able to break a tackle and take it all the way to the crib. We see how crazy that Vanguard is from Gronk right there. That is another thing. Make sure you have the right abilities on. We do have Vanguard on Gronk right here. And he's going to dominantly win impact blocks. And he's going to light somebody up pretty much every single play and completely take them out of the play. Like right here, he pancakes somebody, he gets in the way, and he's going to completely seal that edge for us. Gronk with Vanguard is a crucial part of my offense. If you go here, let's go ahead and choose a new play. We're going to see how many yards per carry I average on certain run plays. This draw is not great. I've only called it 34 times, 2.6 yards per carry. 3.7 for this slam, which is not bad. Off tackle, though, I average 7.3 yards per carry on over 5,000 calls. Now, that is pretty crazy, especially when you're talking about online head-to-head. It is really, really insane. And I'm actually on a pretty massive win streak in head-to-head right now. I'm on like a 35-game win streak. And I have not lost since I got that Gus the Bus card. So I have been on a roll. Other runs like this dive, I average 2.3 yards a carry. There are some other runs like out of trade Y flex, weak, this inside zone, 4.4 yards a carry. The 0-1 trap, I average 5 yards a carry. RPO read flat screen, I average 4 yards a carry. We broke down that RPO in the last video. But there's a lot you can do with the run here, guys. RPO peaks on pop, I average 5 yards a carry. Just make sure you guys are implementing a little bit more of a skill-based tactic into your running the football than just calling dive or 0-1 trap or stretch or whatever. Slamming that turbo button, hitting the outside, and praying that the defense doesn't shed. You guys want to make sure that you have the numbers. You want to make sure you're patient, and make sure you're doing everything you can to ensure that your runs are successful. Another thing a lot of people won't do is, like this is an outside run, but I see a hole inside. So I'm going to cut that back inside and try to take that right back up the middle. Now this is obviously a designed outside run, but if we see a hole inside, we can cut it back inside and get pretty good yardage right there. We see how successful this is. We can flip this play. Same thing. I saw a hole to the inside, and we're able to pick up a few yards right there. If I would have ran straight back outside, we would not have had a lot of success. I just wanted to go ahead and put this video out because obviously Barry Sanders is coming out tomorrow. That's a nice little run right there. But Barry Sanders is coming out tomorrow. The new Gus the Bus just came out, and he is an insane running back, the best in the game. Make sure that you have the right abilities for your offensive linemen / wide receivers or tight end to run the football. Secure protectors, nasty streak, post-ups are the most effective abilities for running the football. You can also have a puller elite in there if you have a run in your playbook that has a pulling guard frequently, like an 0-1 trap, something like that. Make sure you're being consistent. Make sure you are not slamming that sprint button unless you see a clear hole. Be patient, and don't be afraid to cut the run back inside. Like I said, I've had a lot of success running the football lately. I'm averaging about 7 yards a carry on my main run. I can actually go back to show you my running back stats and show you guys how much success I've actually had with these guys since they have been on my team. Now, I've had Quadfather for quite a while, but Gus the Bus is a newer running back in the game, obviously. So we can go ahead and look at his numbers. I can show you guys head to head how much success I've had with him. Let's go ahead and find Gus the Bus here. Go to stats and online head to head. He's averaging almost 9 yards a carry since I had him on 121 rushes. That is pretty crazy. He has not fumbled yet. Over 1,000 yards. This guy's been an absolute monster for me, and I have had Quad Father for quite a while. Let's go ahead and check out Quad Father if I can find him. He's right here. Obviously, I have the pretty crazy ability stack on him with the Freight Train, Persistent, and Tank. But we see that he's averaging quite a few yards of carry right there in 7 on almost 2,700 rushing attempts. So I have a lot of success running the ball, guys. You guys can too. If you're struggling with your run game, make sure you take this in, because this is something that not a lot of people are going to tell you. I know running the football is kind of frowned upon in Madden in general, especially in the comp community, but it is way too good this year to not take advantage of. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you're notified for all incoming Madden 23 Ultimate Team content from your boy. It's Killer Cam Friend. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.